Hello, everybody. This is Craig C. White with HighTimeToAwake.com, and today I want to talk to you about 4 Bible prophecies concerning Iran and Elam. Now, Iran was called Persia up until actually fairly recently, and in the Bible it's referred to as Persia, but sometimes the Bible interchanges the name Elam for referencing Persia or Iran today. And Elam initially was a separate kingdom from Persia that was eventually conquered and absorbed by Persia. And there's a Bible prophecy about Elam in Jeremiah chapter 49. Let me just read a little bit about it. Jeremiah 49:35. Behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the chief of their might, and upon Elam will I bring the 4 winds from the 4 quarters of heaven, and will scatter them towards all those winds. And there shall be no nation whither the outcasts of Elam shall not come. So that's saying that God will send several armies from several different areas against Elam and scatter the people to all those countries. And Bible teachers are applying that to what's going on in Iran today, and I really don't believe that it applies whatsoever. So, and I've listened to many Bible teachers referencing Jeremiah chapter 49 to refer to current events, and that's just not right. And none of them have referenced what actually happened in history. And let me tell you what happened in history. Elam, the kingdom of Elam, helped the Assyrians to fight against Israel. And in Isaiah chapter 22, the whole chapter is about the Assyrian conquest of Israel, mostly northern Israel, southern Israel. And in Isaiah 22:6, it mentions Elam as being one of the nations that helped Assyria. And Elam bare the quiver with chariots of men and horsemen, and Kir uncovered the shield. So Elam, the separate kingdom of Elam, not the whole kingdom of Persia, helped the Assyrians to fight southern Israel, and God judged them for it. God sent several armies through many years against Elam until the people were scattered, and today to all those nations. And today there is no people group that are known as the Elamites, although there are small people groups scattered throughout the Mideast that could very easily be the ancient Elamites. But let me just give you a quick rundown of who attacked Elam. First, the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal conducted several assaults on Elam between 645 and 646 BC. Around 600 BC, the Medes conquered and already weakened Elam. In 596 BC, Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar attacked Elam. After 539 BC, the Persian Empire conquered Elam, and King Cyrus made Susa, which is a city in Elam, one of Persia's capital cities. During all of these invasions, the people of Elam were deported to Assyria, Israel, Media, which is northern Iraq, Babylon, and Persia. So, all these people, all the Elamites, were scattered everywhere to the point where there is no known people group today that are clearly descendants of Elamites. And Jeremiah chapter 49, it describes several nations, really at different times, coming against Elam. And that's not what's happening now. There's a singular nation, or really two, with Israel, that's bombing them. So, and the people of Iran are not scattering to every nation. So that's not really what's happening today. And besides this, Jeremiah 49, the culmination of it says that the Elamites will return to their land in the end time. And I think we're in the end time. Well, I know we're in the end time. So we should be looking for the Elamites to be returned, not for the people of Persia to be scattered. All right, so next, the second Bible prophecy concerning Iran. In Daniel chapter 7, it describes three beasts, or empires, or unions of nations that combine to form the final world empire that will oppress Israel, conquer Jerusalem, and be destroyed by Jesus Christ at his second coming. So three unions will combine to form the final world empire. And I think these three unions are the European Union, Turkish-led union, and a Russian union will combine. Maybe just on paper, but they'll combine to form the final world empire, and that will oppress Israel during the tribulation period. And I think that, in Daniel chapter 7, verse 6, let me read this. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. I think that Daniel chapter 7, verse 6 describes a Turkish-led union, and represented by a leopard. And initially, it describes it as having 4 heads, and I think that Turkey is going to make a union or an agreement with Syria, Iraq, and Iran. So that's where Iran comes into this prophecy. And I think that is likely to happen soon, or at least Iran will be more aligned with Turkey soon. So I think in Iran's weakened state that Turkey has an opportunity for Iran to rely on Turkey, and for Turkey to widen its grip on the Middle East, because that is definitely Turkey's goal. So I think Daniel chapter 7, verse 6 describes a union that includes Iran. So that's the second one. The third Bible prophecy is in Ezekiel chapter 38, which is the battle of Gog and Magog. Ezekiel chapter 38 describes a Turkish-led attack on Israel. And one of the nations that's listed in Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5 is Iran. So let me just read a couple verses here. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. This is a Turkish-led attack on Israel. It is still a future event, has not happened in history. And Iran is part of it, and I think this is going to happen soon. Or when it says Persia, that's today. Today we call Persia Iran. So I think it's going to happen soon, because it also lists Libya, and it says Ethiopia in the English version, but it really should say Sudan. It's in the original Hebrew, it's the name Cush. Cush was a grandson of Noah, and Cush settled the land south of Egypt, which today is Sudan. So this should be Sudan and Libya. And Sudan and Libya are the top clearinghouses for Sunni Muslim Al-Qaeda jihadists. And Turkey has hired thousands and tens and twenties of thousands of these jihadists to form their proxy armies in Syria. And so I think that all these nations are represented in Syria now, and have been for the last 14 years. And so I think this is going to happen soon. And so I think that Turkey will lead Iran and their proxy armies against northern Israel. That's what I think is happening. And I think it's going to happen soon. And, you know, just for your edification, I think that Jesus Christ is going to come to stop them and take his church at the same time. That's kind of an important detail. So by Ezekiel chapter 38, we know that Iran is still going to be strong enough to send an army against Israel, or at least to join Turkey as they attack Israel. So this actually could describe Iran's degradation as far as military power. So that's another one, another Bible prophecy. And the fourth Bible prophecy is in Revelation 17. Revelation 17 talks about Mystery Babylon. And Mystery Babylon is a city. It is a city that hosts false religion. And during the end time, the final world empire will hate and destroy Mystery Babylon. Let me just read a verse or two here. Okay, this is Revelation 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Okay, so that's saying that the final world empire will hate Mystery Babylon, the city, and destroy it. And Mystery Babylon is the center of false religion during the end time. And Mecca in Saudi Arabia is the center of Islamic worship during the end time. So I think that, it's telling you that the final world empire is going to destroy Mystery Babylon, and I think that means Mecca. And the original Babylon was besieged and conquered by the Persians and the Medes. And the Persians are the ancient name for Iran. So I think that Iran is going to play a major role in destroying Mecca. And even in the last few weeks, Iran has targeted Saudi Arabia, it's targeted Mecca, it's targeted Dubai. So they've been sending missiles and have hit things. They hit the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. I don't think it caused major damage, but they hit it. And so I think, since Iran absolutely hates Saudi Arabia, that Iran will play a major role in destroying Mecca. And I think that will happen during near the end of the tribulation period, just before Jesus Christ returns at his second coming. So I think that those are the four Bible prophecies I wanted to cover concerning Iran or sometimes known as Elam. In the Bible, sometimes Elam can refer to Iran, but it doesn't always. So you got to be a little bit careful. And I'm Craig C. White with hightime2awake.com. Please go to my website. I have many commentaries. And God bless. I'll see you later. Bye.